Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Widener News. I'm Mitchell Mackesy.
And I'm Kyra Jones.
Dr. Andrew Workman has begun his new role as Widener's new Provost. Workman will oversee academic and social student affairs. He will look to bring what he's learned from previous positions to new and larger institutions.
3 Widener professors have won the 11th Annual Excellence in Research Journal Awards in Library and Information Science. Professors Richard Goki, Carrie Crow Brannon, and Dennis Laker won the award for their article, which was one of the 11 resources recognized for this award.
Do you know anyone that is interested in becoming a part of the Widener family? On Friday, October 11th, Widener University will be hosting Transfer Instant Decision Day. Get accepted on the spot. It will be held in Muir Hall from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
On Saturday, October 12th, the Black Student Union will be hosting their 50th anniversary celebration. Don't miss out on free giveaways and free food. The event will be held in the UC lower level from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Do you have a passion for singing or spoken word? The English and Creative Writing Department will be holding their homecoming open mic. This is a great opportunity for students to show off their artistic abilities. It will be held this Saturday in the Kapelski Learning Center from 4 to 5 p.m.
It's time to play Family Feud. The Pride Activities Council will be holding a Widener edition of Family Feud on Thursday, October 11th. Come see your fellow classmates battle it out in a friendly competition. It will be held in Alumni Auditorium at 8 p.m. Now for a different type of game, here's Ben Schittler with your Widener Sports Update.
Hello and welcome to this week's Widener Sports Update. I'm Ben Schittler. The Pride football team fell to Stevenson on Saturday, dropping their contest 36-10. With his 264-yard effort, Sean McGuckey became the 6th player in program history to pass for 5,000 career yards. The game dropped the Pride to 3-2 overall and 2-1 in conference play. Widener hosts Misericordia at home this Saturday for homecoming, game time 1 p.m. Both men's and women's swim teams took on Stevens Tech in their season opening meets on Saturday at the Short Center. 4 swimmers on the women's side won events. Angelica Francoschini, Jill Bujanowski, and Emma Reisel each won their individual events, while the 3 combined with Sammy Grogan to win 200 medley relay. Despite these performances, both men and women dropped their team meets. They will be in action again on October 19th at the Franklin and Marshall Quad Meet. Pride Field Hockey continued their undefeated streak last night as they beat Delaware Valley 3-2. The team is now 12-0 and 3-0 in conference play. They'll travel to Lebanon Valley to take on the Dutchmen this Friday at 4 p.m. Also, senior Lexi Eberly was named MAC Defensive Player of the Week for last week. It was the 3rd time in her career she has won the award. Transitioning now to the professional ranks, the Eagles improved to 3-2 on the year, taking down the New York Jets on Sunday 31-6. The Birds defense limited the Jets to just 128 yards and accounted for 2 of the team's scores, as Nathan Jerry's interception and Orlando Scandrick's forced fumble were both returned for touchdowns. Philly returns to action this Sunday at 1 p.m. as they visit Minneapolis to take on the Vikings. The Flyers opened their season Friday with a 4-3 win over the Chicago Blackhawks. Travis Konechny scored 2 goals, and Carter Hart saved 28 shots in the win. The Flyers will host the New Jersey Devils tonight at the Wells Fargo Center, face-off at 7:30. That's all I have for you this week on the Widener Sports Report. Now back to Mitch and Kyra.
Thanks, Ben. As the impeachment process continues on President Trump, 3 House panels subpoena more documents about the administration's dealings with Ukraine. Foreign Affairs, Intelligence and Oversight, as well as Reform are the panels subpoenaing the documents. They'll also be interviewing State Department officials and intermediaries during the time.
One of the key witnesses in the trial that convicted Amber Geiger of murder was found shot to death over the weekend. Joshua Brown was found in his apartment complex after what witnesses say was a botched drug deal. There have been no arrests in the case so far.
Bernie Sanders will not be attending LGBTQ town hall after suffering a heart attack last week. The health scare has brought AIDS to the forefront of the 2020 race, as Sanders is the oldest candidate running. Sanders will participate in the upcoming Democratic primary debate, but has canceled other campaign events. Now here's Josh Miskey with this week's weather.
Hello everyone, welcome to Widener Weather, where we're stuck in the muck. We have a coastal storm that's stalled offshore, providing this muck. The storm will continue to sit there and cause breezy and rainy conditions through Friday. Luckily, homecoming looks beautiful with highs in the 70s and plenty of sunshine. It will certainly feel good to get stuck out of that muck. Now back to the anchor desk for more news. Guys?
On Friday, October 4th, legendary actress Diane Carroll passed away after a long battle with cancer. Diane was best known for her roles in Julia and Dynasty. We send our thoughts and prayers to her loved ones.
That's all we have for you on this week's edition of Widener News. I'm Mitchell Mackesy.
And I'm Kyra Jones. We will see you next week.